Okay, we're going to continue to look at more of the accessibility options that are available and come with iOS 6 on the iPad. Again, I'm using an iPad with retinal display, commonly known as the iPad 4, and we are looking at the accessibility features. I'm going to go to Settings, first of all, and under our General tab, okay, that's the top of the tab, we need to scroll down and click Accessibility. The features that are built into this operating system are listed under various categories: vision, hearing, learning, physical and motor, and finally triple click. So we'll go through these one by one. The first one, it's listed under vision, but this can be used for individuals with any kind of print-based disability, such as students with a learning disability in reading, dyslexia. So in order to activate it, you simply touch the VoiceOver and then turn it on. But be warned, when you turn on VoiceOver under Vision, it turns it on for the entire iPad. So it really, when you're turning it on here, it really is meant for a student who is blind or low vision, or an individual who's blind or low vision.
VoiceOver on. Settings. Landscape.
It literally
Home button to the right
will speak everything that you need, but your eyes would see on the iPad. I can adjust the speaking rate.
15%. Speaking rate. Speaking rate.
If I turn the VoiceOver first,
on.
It actually makes
VoiceOver
it a lot
off.
easier. Once you turn VoiceOver on, a single tap will no longer select that function. You have to single tap and then double tap to select what you want it to do. So I can adjust the speaking rate, and I can adjust a few other settings for VoiceOver. So for typing feedback, I can have feedback for the characters, the words, the characters, and the words. So it will read out loud to me as I type those. As I type, the hardware keyboards, again, the same choices. Click back on my VoiceOver. I can have my phonetics turned on and my pitch change turned on. I can change the voice. I also have a few other functions here. So under Braille, if I was going to use a Braille device that's hooked up through Bluetooth, then this is where I would connect that device to the iPad. We also have some options as to how to use a rotor, and a rotor is simply using our hand to adjust settings on the iPad as we're using it. We're going to simply look at the straight VoiceOver and how that works today. So if I turn on VoiceOver.
VoiceOver on. Settings.
And
Messages.
My main screen.
Double tap to open.
If I use my finger now and I scroll over that screen, it's going to read out loud as my finger touches.
Calendar. Thursday, April 18. Contacts. Reminders. Notes. Camera. Photon. iTunes. Photos. Settings. App 5 STM. Dog. iBooks. Double tap to open.
And I double tap.
iBooks. Store. Button. Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen. Opens the book, or double tap and hold, then move to reorder. Chapter 1 Image. Embellishment. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of page 2 of 860. It is a truth universally acknowledged. If. Selected. If. It is a truth universally acknowledged. Chapter 1 Image. Embellishment.
Now, once you have
universally
VoiceOver on
that a single man in possession of a good fortune.
It could be quite
Messages.
Troublesome.
Settings.
We go back to settings.
Settings. VoiceOver on.
And turn
VoiceOver off.
And that's how VoiceOver works on the iPad.